Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Parkside Cabin Rentals. Summer's here. Temperatures are going to start rising, 80, 85, 90. I think it was 90 yesterday. Those cool mountain breezes sure sound nice right now, don't they? Dipping your toes in a cool mountain stream. ParksideCabinRentals.com is the place to start when you're looking for the perfect mountain getaway. ParksideCabinRentals.com. All right, back with Chuck, superfan. Back with Bob, superfan. Back with Marlon, superfan.
I'm glad to be back.
All right. You were so good. Thank you again. That last segment, man, thank you. Thank you. What we have here is failure to communicate. What we have here, I'll hold it like that, is a list of the 13 possible foes. These are the other 15, is that right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, the other 15 foes. I got them all on there. That Tennessee could be assigned by the SEC for next year. We assume Vanderbilt and Alabama, because they said we're going to try and make it fair, which means they're going to use a computer program. They said we're going to try and keep as many rivalries as we can, traditional rivalries. So I'm going to say Vandy and Alabama are in there. That means there are 6 other games on here that, and I'm not asking you for the easy route. I'm not asking you for the hardest route. I'm asking you most interesting for Vol fans, all right? If you could put something on here for next year. And let me start. Would Kentucky be on there? Because that's your oldest rival. You've played them more than anybody else.
I would move on from that.
I don't want them.
Okay, very good. Kentucky gone. All right, who do you guys want? I'll just sit here and watch.
Well, if I could go ahead and put one, I'd put Ole Miss back on there. I mean, I think that's the obvious one to me. With Kiffin and everything else, the fans would love to see that game again.
That was one of the ones I would have picked too. I would have picked Ole Miss.
Kiffin.
I'm going Florida.
Well, listen, but do we agree on Kiffin first?
Yeah, Kiffin, for sure.
Okay, well, I don't need to circle if I'm marking through the others.
Yeah.
All right, Florida?
Yes.
I see Florida. Yeah.
Yes.
We owe them a couple butt whoopings. Let's go Florida.
All right, Texas or Oklahoma?
I would want Texas.
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 You haven't played them since 1969.
Yeah, Texas is one of the ones I would love to see.
I'd like to see it on the road because the first time you ever wore white jersey was at Texas. You had to wear a white jersey. I think it was a bowl game. But yeah. All right. Who else do you want on there?
I would put Auburn.
Yep, that's where I was going. I'd like to see Auburn again.
But I just think that's a good rivalry going back, and you got the new coach there, Hugh Freeze.
I think we're of a certain era.
Right.
You're right.
I don't know that most fans would say Auburn. I think most fans over 40 would say Auburn.
Well,
is there anybody? So what about? Let me ask you this: Georgia? You gonna keep Georgia?
Keep Georgia.
Yes, keep Georgia.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 2 more. What about South Carolina? You got a budding rivalry there.
Yes, I would.
You know, but as you said, a generational thing. I would rather have Auburn in that spot. But that is a generational thing.
And I tell you what, South Carolina has popped up as maybe eventually one day replacing Florida.
We talked last week. Could this be a new rivalry?
Exactly.
But anyway, Marlon, you split it.
I say no. I say no. I say no.
Right, we're killing that. All right. All right. So you guys now want Auburn?
I mean, that's
Marlon,
my
do you care
choice
about
would be
Auburn?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't honestly.
Who do you want, Marlon? Let's see what.
Let's go. I really like Texas A&M. I think the last time we played them at Texas A&M, man, that atmosphere was crazy. It was a pretty good game.
At A&M, the last time we played them was Pruitt's last game here, actually. It's a forgettable day, so I'll excuse you.
Yes.
But you've already dropped the ball. Last segment, you were so much better. All right.
Put it this way. I wouldn't want Mississippi State. I wouldn't want Missouri. Those 2 would be out on my list.
We haven't said much about Arkansas.
And I'm good with Arkansas, too. I kind of like Arkansas. But
yeah, I'm out.
I can understand it being out.
You don't care about Arkansas?
No, get Arkansas out of there.
LSU then.
All right, we're down to it. Look, pick, guys. We're running this way too long.
I would go Texas A&M and Auburn.
Texas A&M and Auburn. Who would you have gone?
Let's go Texas A&M and Auburn.
No. Who would you have gone?
No, let's go. I go Texas A&M and Auburn. Auburn's got Hugh Freeze.
I would go Auburn and LSU.
It's a good topic.
All right, so we would put Vandy, Alabama, Auburn, Florida, Georgia, Ole Miss, Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be our. That's what the most interesting to our crew here. There you go.
Yeah.
It's better. It covers my face anyway. All right, perfect. I didn't mark out Oklahoma, but you at home, LSU, but you guys at home can figure it out. I would have gone Vandy, Alabama, Texas, Georgia, Ole Miss, Florida, but I'd have had South Carolina because it's a budding rivalry. And as many times as I've talked to you guys saying you want to keep Kentucky as a permanent rival, now I bring it up, but it's like, get them off there. So,
Here's what
Kentucky's your oldest rivalry. I believe in tradition.
you keep Kentucky as long as you can play for the beer barrel. How about that?
There you go.
Back. All right.
You know
very
what?
good.
I was going to say
Now,
that.
Or are you going to say that?
Now,
You were
now.
great. Thank you very much for being in here today, man.
I
All right.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
When we come back, comments, tweets, stats. It was a very busy week. We'll catch you up on everything, and we'll react to some of the crazy things that were said and shown this week. Some eye-popping numbers that will surprise you. Come on back on the Sports Source.